Simply put, one of the greatest performances by a Chiefs wide receiver in 60 years. Walk us through this game. You were calling us in April saying, man, I'm different. My body's different. Let's go out of the gate.
I think I just trust everybody in our organization, the team, the coaches, putting the work in the offseason, the trainers, and my body feeling good. I'm healthy, and my faith, my confidence, spiritually, I feel great, mentally, and I think everything is starting to add up completely around my whole life, and I just got to continue to be humble and come to work every day and take coaching and love my guys and just be a leader.
You can be humble. I'm going to brag on you here a little bit. But let's go that first play. Looks like they have you bracketed. You just outrun them. Kind of walk us through that play.
Initially, I don't supposed to get the ball right there. And I just seen Pat, my eyes light up, his eyes light up, and I seen the ball. And I kind of just ran and got it. And those are plays that I'm trying to get back in my game and to catch out the run. And I think I did an excellent job. Pat delivered the ball. We executed. And great play.
So he's real when Patrick says, hey, make sure you run your route every time, even if you're not the primary.
For sure. That's what I'm saying. That's why I elevated my game, not being the primary receiver, but running my routes. And you never know what's going to happen on each play. And he literally found me. And I wasn't supposed to get the ball, but doing the right things lead to great plays.
The other ones were precision routes, timing routes. Just what about you working with him, but then just being more precise on your routes?
Just knowing my job, I think, knowing the route tree, knowing the coverages, knowing when I'm getting the ball, I've gotten way better. Last year I didn't know where I fit in my role, and I didn't know the offense. So playing one position, you really don't know where you fit in. And I think I done learned that battle. And being in OTAs and us getting on the right path and him missing me so many times, and then me keep coming back, working and taking Pat coaching because he's a player and the coach, and just continue to build that foundation with him and with the wide receiving core. Greg Lewis just giving me the best practice and pushing me to be the best and be elite. And I got the utmost confidence that I have one of the best organizations and the coaches behind me.
Final question, and you've been in this league long enough. 1 week only leads into the next week.
Oh, yeah.
Now how do you attack this second week, getting ready to play division football?
Just keep building. I think for us, man, we have had every phase of last year. I think as long as we continue to build off what we did last year and move that out the way and focus on this season, just continue to keep pounding that rock. And like Coach say, man, what happened today doesn't matter. We got to move forward. We got 18, 19 more games to the Super Bowl, and I just want to continue to, us as a whole, just continue to get better.
Yeah, I just kind of rolled my ankle. I was kind of got stood up, and I was trying to throw the ball away to Kels and just drop it to him real quick, and they hit me and just kind of rolled under me, but just got it taped up, and it was able to go out and finish the game.
How did it feel moving forward? Did the adrenaline sort of kick in? Did you feel like it hindered you in any way?
Yeah, I mean, definitely the adrenaline helped out, of course, of just going out there and just playing football. But, I mean, obviously I wasn't as mobile as I usually am, but the team helped me out. Everybody stepped up. I was able to get the ball out of my hands, and guys were making plays.
Pat, what was it about today's game that allowed Sammy to have a big game?
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it all offseason. I mean, Sammy's the way he's prepared his body, the way he's practiced. He really understands the offense at a different level than he did last year. And so whenever he got his number called, he made plays. I mean, the first play was when he scored whatever yard touchdown that was. It was just he was like the third or fourth read, and I just put it in his hand. He made someone miss and scored. So I mean, just having a better understanding of the full offense, I think, lets him play faster, and you can see that offseason is paying off.
Matt, did you see something that led you to believe that Sammy was going to be up on that play? Because it looked like he might have had Tyreek even in the last play.
Yeah, so it was a play where Tyreek obviously was the first read, and I actually was looking to Kels to get open, and Kels struck back out, and he took that defender with him, so I just laid it out there for Sammy, and he made a great catch first off, and I mean, that's all I was expecting. He kind of made a quick move and showed off the speed. We were saying he's back to his Clemson days.
You didn't even see the rest of the play after that. You just kind of looked to the side.
Well, the best thing about this offense is it seems like if we can make one guy miss and the guys get open space, they usually score. So once I saw him make that safety miss and it was just a foot race, I knew that he was going to get there.
What's your thoughts on how Shane McCoy played in this first game with the Chiefs?
Yeah, I thought he played really well. I mean, he had some big runs, of course. He was able to do the pass protection and do that different type of stuff. And you can tell he's a veteran, someone that's been with Coach Reed before. And as he gets more and more accustomed to the offense, I mean, we'll be able to really work that whole running back room.
Now, is there any part of you wondering what this might look like without Tyreek in the lineup?
I mean, obviously, whenever someone like with Tyreek's ability goes out, I mean, you wonder what's going to happen. But the best thing about this team, and you've seen it the last few years now, is whenever someone gets their opportunity, they step up and play, and we really pick each other up. And so I was glad the guys stepped up, made plays. If it was running backs, receivers, tight ends, whatever it was. And so I mean, that's just how we roll. Is whoever's getting their opportunity to make a play, they make it.
Patrick, when you were going off the field, limping off, getting a little help, did you have any sense that you may or may not be able to come back in the game? What were you thinking as you were?
Yeah, I mean, right when I got over that, I told the trainers to just tape it up, but they wanted to look at it a little bit. So I mean, I just told them to tape it up and I'd be fine. And they looked at it, of course, gave me the okay, and taped it up, and I was able to get back out there.
Is that your first time in the tent since you've been?
Yeah, it's the first time I've ever been in the tent. It was pretty hot in that tent today. I'll tell you what, man. So I was trying to open it back up as soon as possible.
Patrick, how big were the two drives in a row? The defense with Damian Wilson at that point, it seemed like the offenses were going back and forth. Damian Wilson gets the fumble, and you guys take a long drive down and get in the end zone. Just how big was that in the overall scope of the game?
I mean, we talked about it in the locker room. We need the defense to go out there, get a stop, and us to go down there and score a touchdown. I mean, NFL, there's always close games, but if you can get a 2 to 3 score lead, especially late in the game, you can kind of change your offense into that. We're going to run the timeout, run our offense the right way, and let the defense do their thing. And so for them to get that stop in that situation, and then us to execute a drive and go score, it definitely changed the aspect of the game.
Travis give you any grief on the no-look attempt that sailed a little bit?
Yeah, I owe him a dinner or something for that one. That was a bad one. He ran it, got open. He ran a great route. He did something that I didn't expect him to do. I thought he was going to kind of wrap it around the guy, and he kind of went over the top and definitely tried to do a little bit too much on that play.
Is there a sense, Patrick, with what you guys worked on all season, that this was going to be the end product? How much confidence did you guys have going into this, that despite Jacksonville's talented defense, you were going to put points up?
I mean, we always have confidence going into any game, no matter who we're playing. We knew Jacksonville had a defense. They played us really well last year, so we really prepared ourselves to do what we could to have success in the field. And it's always good when you look back at it now, and all that hard work we put in the last few weeks really has paid off. And now it's on to Oakland, and they're going to have a good defense as well. So we're excited about the opportunity to go out there and play that game.
Anything else?
Patrick, just to clarify, it's your right ankle?
No, that's my left one.
Your left
Yeah, yes, sir.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah.
We did enough this game. We didn't really put our best stuff out on the field, but it was the first game. You know, a lot of new players, new coaches coming together, gelling at once. But overall, we did enough to get the win.
I want to ask particularly, the offenses are trading blows back and forth, and it seemed like your forced fumble kind of took things in your guys' favor. The offense went down and took advantage of it. You just walk me through that play, what you saw.
Well, they tried to do like a little scat roll to the flat on 3rd and 3 to get the first down. We were in man coverage. I had the back. When I hit him, I had good leverage on the ball to rip it out, and it came out. I think it was Kendall. Was it Kendall who scooped it up, and that was all she wrote.
Last question is, how do you guys build on this performance going forward?
Oh, man, we got a lot of work to do. We gave up 26 points was a lot to give up, and we can't do that in this league, so we got to cut that way down.
Thanks, Danny. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Did you guys watch Bruce Gray with the backup?
The backup?
Before today?
Well, really, we was really expecting Foles, you know, but, you know, things happen and it's the next man up. So we didn't really watch a lot of him. Yeah.
Well,
you know?
Frank was mentioning that you were trying to get that for most of the guys to try to punch the ball out, do all training camp. Where does that mind frame come from, and just how much have you tried to implement that?
Oh, man, I bring that with me everywhere I go. I mean, my rookie year in Dallas, man, Ryan Marinelli, he just every practice he harps on it, punch the ball, and it's just something that I picked up, and I've been doing it ever since.
You, first time playing with Patrick, what was it like watching the offense on the other side?
Man, I've never had, not even, like, I used to play quarterback in high school, and even when I was doing it, I never had an offense like that, man. It felt like as soon as I went down over to the bench, I was back up again, ready to get back on defense. They score so fast, man, so fast. It's a good problem to have, though. Good problem.
I know you weren't here last year. You had some issues tackling at times last year. It's been really good in the preseason against them. How much of an emphasis was that for you guys in the preseason?
Oh, man, Spags, that's every day. Every day. He wants us to do what he calls a scallop technique and get as close as you can and just, you know, tag off the hip. Well, he really don't even like tagging off. He wants thuds, but we can't always do thuds, so we're not always in pass. But that's really, really big for him.
Was that more of an emphasis than you've had in previous training camps?
I believe so. He takes tremendous pride in that.
Not this type of game, but I think the work I put in the off season and the trust that I have in the coaches and the staff and the training, what I did in the off season would lead up to playing good and being successful. So just got to continue to build and keep working and just keep building that foundation with the team and keep winning.
So what was it about today's game that allowed you?
Just having fun, not trying too hard. I think we have the players, the team. The work ethic that we all put in, and just got to continue to build on that. And I'm not a statistics guy. I love scoring 3 touchdowns and whatever many yards, but the objective is to get the win.
You take us through the first touchdown.
Just playing fast, and usually, I don't get the ball, but somehow Pat looked at me and I looked at him and I caught it, and just ran fast as I could, and it felt great. I never had a touchdown in this league to break a tackle and run 60, 70 yards. It felt really good.
Sammy, did you feel DeMarcus's block on that? It was right, might have been right out of your point of view. I couldn't tell.
For sure, I think all of us is connected, and that's what the coach preach about is finishing those plays, and that's what Greg Lewis preach in our room. And as long as we continue to run our routes, finish our plays, and play for one another, and finish those blocks, and things like that can happen each play.
So much of last year, Sammy, was about trying to overload you with the playbook to learn all 3 wide receiver positions. How different did it feel today versus opening day last year in Los Angeles, sort of understanding fully the offense?
I think I just really trusted the coaches and followed the plan this whole offseason with the load that they gave me, switching different positions, and really just honing in on it and putting the effort in, studying those plays and being on the right page with Pat. And it led to me knowing all the positions and going out there and playing fast and having fun and not going out there thinking. Last year I felt like I really didn't know my role or the whole offense, and I couldn't go out there and play fast. And this year, just trusting in Pat and Coach Reed and Greg Lewis and literally everybody that's helping me get to this point. I'm grateful and have grace, and I just got to continue to go out there every day and work.
You got a lot of yards after the catch today. I mean, you feel like that part of your game is what maybe sets you apart?
Yeah, I think it's just practice. I know how to practice now, and I know what coach want out of me and all my coaches. So if I can come out there every day at practice and put the work in, and I think hard work and practice lead to great games, and got to continue just to stack that and move forward to the next game.
How gratifying is it for you today after all the things that you've gone through to come out first game of the year to have nearly 203 touchdowns?
Got a lot of grace and a lot of people I know helping me get to this point, and that's the humbleness in me, and just got to continue to build on that and come to work every day with the worker mentality. And I think once I keep doing that and staying positive and bring great energy every day to the locker room, to my group, and just continue to work. I think that's my whole mentality now, is just work. Everything else is going to add up. Everything else will play out.
Just to clarify something you said there, sure you just have a better understanding.
Just a different mentality. I think just coming in to work and just that's all I'm about. I think that's the foundation that I'm building. Everything else, the yards, everything else add up. Just come to work every day and be myself and bring great energy. That's my objective.
How will this wide receiver room respond if losing Tyreek for a little bit?
For sure it's going to hurt us, but I think we have the group of guys and the coaches and the staff to continue to have the game plan and literally just come to work. And I think when we get back, we'll play for him. But when he get back, I think we'll still be that successful team.
Was Ramsey doing a lot of talking with you out there?
I don't really know. I don't get into it. I just go out there and play and have fun, and what he do or say don't affect us. We just go out there and play our game and try to get the win.
Given how many injuries you've had in your career, Sammy, what was it like for you personally to see Patrick sort of have his ankle be injured and him to sort of still command the offense, still get you guys in and out, score touchdowns? What did he show you today?
That's the fight. I think that's the fight in him, and I didn't even know that happened. I'd be so locked in. But that's the fight that any quarterback, and Pat is a quarterback that lead this team, and he's going to continue to do that. And I'm pretty sure he's been hurt many other times. We're getting knocked out by those big guys back there, but that's the fight that you have.
So when did you find out that he'd gotten hurt?
I seen the ankle taped up and stuff like that, but I didn't know what play it was.
Sammy, obviously, with Tyreek on that, you all still scored 40 points. How has the addition of McCole Hardman and Shady McCoy to the offense help you out?
whatever to score more points and make us better and get us to the Super Bowl and continue to build. We can bring anybody. I think the offensive coordinator, everybody that we have on our staff, just put us in the greatest positions to be successful. And I don't care who we throw out there. I think that we got a good staff to have a plan to be successful.
You talked about the work that Rick did with you during the offseason and his staff, but after that kind of performance, can you talk about how grateful you are to be in a position to feel the way you do to go make those plays?
Grace. I think that's the biggest thing that I come into the season with just allowing everybody to help me. I can't do it by myself, none of us, especially me, but just really just coming to work every day and knowing that I can be successful, but knowing that I got help around me to be successful, and I don't have to put all the weight on my back and try to do everything by myself.
Okay, thanks guys.
Thanks, Sammy.
Thank you.